back. My name is Sensei-Pong, and this is Sci-Hi, an interactive fiction available on Steam, iOS, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is, something like that. And we've actually come to the point where we've just investigated a little bit on Jake, and we're trying to kind of figure out what's going on with him. We've come back to Carla, and she really wants to know what's going on with Jake. So now I've got the choices. I'll just say it straight out. Tiptoeing around it won't make it any easier, or I need to be gentle. Carla is already really upset, and I don't want to hurt her any more than I have to. Or I'm going to give Carla as much detail as I can. Knowing all the information always makes me feel better, so it'll make her feel better too. Or my last choice, there's something magical going on. I need to tell Carla all about that. I'm just going to be straightforward. Not just straight out. I mean, choice number 3, I'm going to give Carla as much detail as I can. She's paying me to do this job, so I'll give her all the detail I can. Bam. Okay, we begin. Jake's been acting differently lately. Not just with you, with everyone and everything. He's been studying harder, paying attention in class, working harder at soccer, following rules and not partying. He says he wants to get serious about going to college and has a focus on that. I know he isn't hiding anything else. Excuse me. Trust me when I say I didn't see anything that told me otherwise, you add, with careful emphasis on see. You glance up at Carla. She's watching you carefully, eyes slightly narrowed, but she doesn't look angry at least. I'm sorry, you finish, but that's all. Something, I don't know what, made Jake change his mind about the future. And that's why he broke up with you. It wasn't anything you said or did. So that's it? Carla says bitterly, as she slaps a payment into your hand. Jake just wanted to break up with me? We were friends for years, and then we were really good together, and that's just it? Her eyes close for a second, then the explosion comes. Damn it! She bursts out, her eyes flashing. What the hell kind of world is this where you gotta break up with someone so you can go to college? She's pacing again, whirling so quickly that her hair is starting to fall over her face in thick curls. One of those spins brings her back to face you. Something in your face must have surprised her, because she stops short. It's not you, she says quickly. I got no problem with you. It's Jake. It's the world. So what do you do? Well, my choices are, I want to make Carla feel better, but I'm not good with words. I'll pat her arm. There. It's fine. There, Carla. It's okay. There must be, or choice number 2, there must be something I can say to make her feel better. I try to find some comforting words. Or, I think Carla wants to be alone. It's time for me to leave. Well, seeing how she just lost her best friend, I'm gonna say, I'll pat her arm and be like, there, Carla. It's all gonna be okay. It's still high school. You're still young. The next time... Never mind, I'm sorry. The next time Carla spins around, you're there to meet her. I'm sorry, is all you can find to say. You hope the comforting touch of your hand on her arm will get across what words you can't. The storm stills, and Carla's eyes close as she finally stops her pacing. Thanks, she says quietly. I knew I could trust you. I'm sorry, you say again, but this time it's an apology, as well as sympathy. I need to go. Yeah, I get it, Carla replies. See you around. And thanks, she adds, a little more softly, for helping. Another case successfully solved. Well, sort of. Why did Jake make such a quick turnaround? And why was there that feedback when he tried to read Jake's thoughts? What? No, not all your questions were answered on this one. Maybe someday they will be. Chapter 3, We've Got Spirit, how about you? Now seeing how we still have quite a bit of time, we'll click on that. Chapter 3, We've Got Spirit, how about you? Helping Carla with the case seems to have revived your friendship with her. She waves to you when she passes in the hall and occasionally sends you links to funny pictures or text you just to say hi. How do you feel about being friends with Carla again? 1. Great! I've forgotten how much I liked her. Or, great! It would be even better if there was something more than friendship. Or, I'm not sure. Carla is fun, but I don't want to hang around with someone who sells drugs. Or, I don't want anything to do with Carla. Well, Stir Up the Bee's Nest. A few episodes. I forget what was that quote. It's from Pokemon. My name is Charles, the Heartbreaker. Talking to Carla again made you see a side of her you've never noticed before. She's funny, exciting, and yeah, pretty hot too. Plus she's single now, right? You make sure to answer Carla's texts right away, and you make sure to give her a big grin every time you see her. She always looks very happy to see you. Oh, sweet. One day, about 2 weeks after you solved Carla's case, you're surprised to see Carla. I know I'm terrible, but it's okay, it's a game. You're surprised to see Carla lounging in a new place when you arrive at school, near the front door of the school instead of the back. Hey, Pong, she calls out, giving one of her crooked smiles. How you doing? Either I give her a bit. Yo, how you doing? Shame on you, friends. Shame on you. Joey, that's a character's name. Yeah, never mind. Whatever. I give her a big grin. Good to see you. How are you? Or I give her a little smile. Okay, how are you? Or I try to ignore you. Okay, see you later. Well, my name is Pong, the Heartbreaker. I give her a big grin. Good to see you. How are you? Better now, Carla replies. It was good to talk to you again. Carla's grin tilts up higher. Forgot how much fun you were. Just wanted to say thanks again. Just for a moment, you see a brighter light in Carla's dark eyes. A spark that doesn't come from arrogance or bravado. And there's a new kind of interest in Carla's eyes, too, as she angles her glance to you and continues. And maybe we can hang out again sometime. It's good to talk to someone who understands stuff. To show that kind of stuff she means, she flicks a finger and sets a little flame alight. I say, yeah, that sounds like fun, because it does. Or, yeah, that sounds like fun, but only because I'm trying to be nice, not because I mean it. Or number 3, I say, yeah, maybe, and shrug. Or I say, I'm sorry, I don't think so. I'm gonna say, yeah, that sounds like fun, because it does. Because I'm a heartbreaker. Carla's smile tilts up higher. Hope you're gonna say that. So what do you want to do? Maybe we can go to Witch's Bay on Saturday, if that's not too cold. Witch's Bay? That's the corner of Kingsport Beach where people go to make out. It's full of little rocky inlets that give pretty good privacy. Is that what Carla meant when she wanted to hang out? Does she want you to be her new boyfriend? What do you think about that? Either, that sounds pretty excellent, yeah! Or, I want to hang out with Carla again, but just as friends. Or, whoa, wait, this is not at all what I had in mind. I have to find some way to get out of this. Well, thinking about the story a little bit, and knowing what Carla gets herself into, I'm gonna actually have to play it safe and choose to wait until next episode for you to figure out what I decide here on Sci-Hi with Sensei-Pong. Like and subscribe.